Hello, welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course. Week 13, Lesson 86, Book Crowning Gem by K.R. Williams. Vedic mathematics textbook writers and all those sadhakas who are having an urge to acquire values of art of writing Vedic mathematics textbooks shall visit the book Crowning Gem by K.R. Williams. This book is published by the Inspirational Books. Publishers are Inspirational Books, UK. We had seen that the source book of concepts and methods, ways to glimpse Vedic mathematics concepts is the Vedic mathematics book by Swami Bharti Krishna Tirtha Ji Maharaj. And this book well indicates as to how Ganita Sutras complemented by Ganita Upsutras make a system. The source of sutra is Sutra 1, Ekadhikir Purve. And the source of sutra is Sutra 1, Anurupe. This is a sequential logic, one more than the previous one. And Sutra 1 is a rule of proportionality. It is rule of symmetry. It is a rule of following the forms, follow forms as these are framed. It is this rule of proportionality, symmetry, and forms as framed. It is this which is taken, accepted, worked out by the book Chronic Gem of K.R. Williams is patterns recognition. Patterns. These patterns are the basic potentiality of the students of Vedic mathematics. We know that Shishya, student, Sadhak, and Guru. It is TC value 12 and here is TC value 15. It is 4:3 and it is 4:3 and it is 5:3. So 4 to 5 means having a patterns to reach. This is a rule of symmetry to be followed. 4 space we know is of a spatial order. Here 2 space is the dimension. 4 is the first composite number. Then here we are at 5 space and it is of a solid order. So when we were having initially as cube, triple axis, it was mathematics of linear logic. At 4 space, we are having spatial logic. It is going to be 2 spaces dimension. Here are 3 dimensions and here are 4 dimensions. When we reach at 5 space, these have solid order and there are 5 dimensions. So this is symmetry. It is a sequential logic and there are proportionality and there are patterns. So patterns. So when we are at 3 space, we have 1 space as a dimension, 2 space as a boundary, 3 space as domain, and 4 space as origin. When we are at 4 space, we have 2 spaces dimension, 3 spaces boundary, 4 spaces domain, and 5 spaces origin. When we are at 5 space, 3 spaces dimension, 4 spaces boundary, 5 spaces domain, and 6 spaces the origin. So there is sequential logic, there is proportionality also, there is symmetry also, there are patterns also, and it is the reality, a real manifestation. These are to be recognized. These are to be acquired. When we are at the conventional systems, and when we are at Vedic systems, so In conventional systems, we say fifth degree equation is not solvable, not solvable by conventional means. Vedic system says there is same chain of patterns, same chain. There are patterns, there are relationships of symmetry, proportionality, forms as are framed. Human body itself has symmetry, has sequential progression as age, and there is a symmetrical progression of the body. So, as we know that mathematics to be learned is mathematics of Ganita Sutras, with Sutra 1 as the source sutra and rule of progression is one more than before. These are steps. Milestone 1 and reach at milestone 2. And these are values also. Number 1 and number 2 as 1 plus 1. Then the teaching of this mathematics is to be, we have to teach. Here we have to learn. And teaching of mathematics will be a Ganita Sutras system. And Sutra 1 is Anurupe. See, the first syllable here is A. It is A plus A. Initially it looks like one more than before. However, A has a direction. So these are pair of directions. These pair of streams will frame a space in between. So, Ekadhiken Purve, and following the form as it is framed, it will take us to a two space, a space being framed. Here we are having a 4 boundary lines. This will take us to 4th value letter jaw. It is from the second Varga consonants. So it takes us to A and A, and it is framing in jaw. It becomes Aj. It is called Ajanama, birthless birth. Its birth is of its own. It is not by the conventional systems. And it is this which is to be recognized. It is this which is a